What is going on, everybody? Zyonik here, and in today's video we are going to be doing a tournament recap for Pokemon Go PvP hosted by the Silph Arena. Now the Silph Arena is a fantastic place to compete for Pokemon Go PvP tournaments where it's not like Go Battle League where it's blind. In this case you build teams of 6 and strategize against your opponent's team. Now for the month of April the tournament was the Voyager Cup, so more information down below to the Silph Arena, to Discord groups with the Silph Arena. So if you guys want to start participating in these fun tournaments every month, you guys can go check that out. Now today we have xNozz in round 1 of his Regional Cup tournament versus Rocket Ronaldson. Alright, getting into the first battle here, we have Haunter versus Altaria. Now we are in round 1 of the tournament, game 1. Altaria versus Haunter is pretty deadly because Dragon Breath not only is going to be doing a lot of damage, but Haunter as well, if it can land a Shadow Ball, will absolutely destroy an Altaria right here. This is why I love Haunter in the Great League for things like that. It does so much damage. Now he's likely going to shield right here. He wants to maintain that switch advantage versus his opponent. So we'll probably see him shield, which he does. And he's just going to finish off with the fast move of Shadow Claw. Now we'll have to see what comes in. It's going to be a Gastrodon West. So Mudslap going to be able to finish off the Haunter very quickly, and he's going to bring in the Altaria right here. Altaria is going to do pretty well against this Gastrodon. So we'll have to see how he decides to play it out. He is going to shield the Body Slam, however, and now he's going to be going for the Sky Attack right here. This will do quite a bit of neutral damage versus the Gastrodon, so we'll have to see if shield does come up. We likely won't. Yep, no shield coming through. He's going to be able to finish off with Dragon Breath, but a Body Slam is going to be coming through. This will be doing neutral to Altaria, but not enough to pose a drastic threat. So it does just a little bit of chip damage right there. And we'll have to see what the final Pokemon is. It's going to be an Azumarill, so he's going to be going for a Sky Attack right here to try to chip down. We'll have to see what his final Pokemon is here in Game 1. Sky Attack coming through, does get the shield, which is great, and now... Ooh, will he get to another one before an Ice Beam comes in? No, the Ice Beam going to be coming through. This could be Play Rough, actually, but most likely it's going to be an Ice Beam. It is an Ice Beam. That'll be finishing off the Altaria, and his final Pokemon is going to be his Clang. Wow, what a flex. Okay, so Clang, I've never seen this used in the Great League, and that's a shiny Clang at that, so Ice Beam not very effective. He's going to be able to go for Thunderbolt right here. What a flex. Thunderbolt's going to be doing super effective damage. And he does get the shield. And will he get to another Thunderbolt in time? Ice Beam coming through right here. His opponent probably could have gone for a Hydro Pump and it would have done more damage. Definitely would have done more damage if they had it. So going for Thunderbolt here. And this is probably going to finish off the Azumarill. If not, Fast Moves should be able to get it. But man, a Clang that is so... Oh, this is going to be close actually. Okay, Thundershock. He's going for the Vice Grip. And he's able to get to the Vice Grip in time. This will definitely finish off the Azumarill. Azumarill is way too low. So good first round there. Really interesting play with Clang. I have never seen that used, but this is why the Silph Arena is so much fun, guys. You can utilize fun and unique Pokemon in an atmosphere where you can see what your opponent has on their team, so it's not like Go Battle League where it's purely blind. Now we're going to see what happens here in round 2, or match 2 of round 1. We have a Meganium Lead versus Gastrodon. Fantastic. Meganium is going to absolutely destroy this Gastrodon. As you guys can see, Vine Whip is doing tons of damage. His opponent is opting to not switch out, and we do see the swap now into Altaria, so he is now going to go into his Hitmontop. So Hitmontop having access to Stone Edge, but he has to watch out for that Sky Attack, which will be doing super effective damage. So he does opt to shield, and now he's going to go for the Stone Edge right here. Stone Edge on a Hitmontop can do a lot of damage versus those flyers, so we'll have to see if it goes shielded. It does go shielded. Now will he make it to another Stone Edge right here? And will he shield? Ooh, this is going to be interesting. No shield coming through. Okay, he's probably going to opt to go into Altaria now and hope to win the CMP tie. We'll have to see right here. So yeah, he's going to go into Altaria. He might just farm down completely. Yeah, he's looking to farm down completely. We see the swap now into Azumarill. Man, Meganium is set up to sweep right now. So Altaria getting off the Sky Attack right there. We're going to see the Meganium come right back in. Going for Earthquake. Interesting. That probably was a misclick. That definitely was a misclick. And he got a shield. really tough right there. But definitely Frenzy Plant would have been the better move, but I guarantee you he probably clicked on what he thought was Frenzy Plant and it went to Earthquake instead. That's happened to me a few times. Now he's going to farm down a little bit. He's going to finish off the Azumarill with the Frenzy Plant right here, and we'll probably see the opponent Altaria come in with a Sky Attack, which we do. The Sky Attack coming through, going to be doing super effective damage and finish off the Meganium. But his own Altaria will be able to finish off right here. And then it's just the Gastrodon who has Body Slam. He's going to have to get to a Sky Attack. Gastrodon has loaded energy though. Body Slam not going to be able to finish off from this range. And the Sky Attack should be able to do enough damage to win this matchup. In tandem with probably a Dragon Breath or two after this Sky Attack's got to get all the bubbles for that excellent. Yep, it's going to be a race. Oh, super close. So very good game right there. Let's go ahead and move into round two. To round two of the tournament, we have Altaria versus Jumpluff on the lead. Jumpluff is a new grass-type Pokemon with that update to the Bullet Seed fast move. So we are seeing it stay in actually to try to gain some energy and going for a charge move right now. It has access to that Aerial Ace. And yep, it goes for the Aerial Ace for neutral, but it's interesting that it's not swapping out. Sky Attack coming through. This is going to be doing super effective damage to the Jumpluff because of the grass typing right here. So will we see a shield? No shield coming through. Jumpluff staying in, again going for another Aerial Ace right here. Altaria has no need to shield. He can safely win this with just fast moves alone. With that Dragon Breath, we see a swap to Stunfisk, and this Stunfisk now is going to face the Wrath of Meganium. Meganium is going to be resisting that Discharge and Mud Bomb while doing super effective damage with Vine Whip, so I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to farm down completely right here and gain a lot of energy for the back end. No shield going to be coming up. Yep, no shield coming up. Mud Bomb again going to start chipping away, so he might actually have to go for a Frenzy Plant right now. He can't take too many Mud Bombs. That Jumpluff can get to an Aerial Ace relatively quickly, which will be doing super effective damage. Now he does get a shield right there, which is really nice for this Meganium. Doesn't have to give up a shield right here, maintain this positive advantage, and go for another Frenzy Plant right here. If this goes unshielded, it'll be doing super effective damage versus the Stunfisk right here. Stunfisk, a great Pokemon in the Great League. He does get another shield. We see the swap now into Jumpluff, and we see him, he can put up a shield right here and just completely farm down with Vine Whip alone. Meganium is such a great grass-type Pokemon for the Great League, and it's performing well in this Silph Arena tournament right now. So we see Machamp now coming through. Earthquake right here, going to absolutely destroy this Machamp. It's going to take a lot of damage, and we're going to see the swap now into Altaria. Going to finish off with Dragon Breath, and then that Stunfisk is going to be in the back. Going for the Dragon Pulse right here, as the Sky Attack would be resisted, but Dragon Pulse is going to be doing some nice neutral damage and going to finish off with Dragon Breath alone. So really impressive show there. So getting into game two right here of round two, we have Meganium versus a shiny Altaria Lead. So huge flex right there, but this is a bad matchup, so he's got to swap right away. Going into the Clang right now, and opponents would be unfamiliar with Clang because no one's really ever seen it, but this is why the Great League is so awesome. There's so many Pokemon that are fantastic in covering their roles. It's going to be resisting that Dragon Breath and Sky Attack, and we're going to see the Stunfisk now come in. So he's going to be going for Vice Grips right here, which will be doing neutral versus Stunfisk. The Thunderbolt would be resisted. And it's, man, this is going to be a battle of chipping away right here. But it is going to be taking super effective damage from the Mud Bomb, so he's got to watch out for that. So he's probably just going to try to get as many Vice Grips off as he can. Will he shield right here? No, he's going to go ahead and let it go through. Super effective damage, and the Clang is going to go down, but he still has that Meganium right now, and he still has Altaria in the back as well. So it's going to be interesting how he can come back right here in game two, because Stunfisk has a lot of loaded energy, and it needs to be able to bulk down this Meganium as best as it can. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some shields come in, or if he just lets the Stunfisk go down and utilize Altaria to take out this Meganium. So we're going to see the Meganium far down. We see the swap into Altaria, and now he's got to go into the mirror right here. Dragon Breath going to be doing super effective damage in the mirror, and we are going to see shields now start to come up. This Altaria definitely needs to start shielding the Dragon Pulse. Okay, Sky Attack would have been a better option right there, but he was trying to sneak by a Sky Attack, and he's going to be able to farm down completely. He maintains switch advantage now, so we'll have to see what Pokemon comes in next. It's going to be Azumarill, so Meganium is really set up to sweep right here, but Ice Beam is going to be doing super effective damage, so if this Azumarill can save its shields for the Frenzy plants, it might be a GG here. So another Sky Attack coming through. It doesn't get the shield. His opponent knows that he can farm down with Bubble, have loaded energy, and this is going to come down to Vine Whips actually. So an Ice Beam likely going to be coming through. We're going to see the Frenzy plant now come through. This is going to be shielded by the Azumarill. Azumarill has way too much energy and 2 shields. So an Ice Beam now going to be coming through, and he still has that Stunfisk in the back with some loaded energy. So this is uphill battle for this Meganium right here, and we see the swap now into Stunfisk. So Frenzy plant now coming through. This is probably not going to be shielded. Yep, it's not going to be shielded. And then Azumarill now coming through again, able to get to an Ice Beam, and that is going to be a good game. So as you can see there, Azumarill able to take it in round 2 because of shield advantage with that Ice Beam. We're going to move into the third battle now. So they're tied 1-1 in the series in round 2, and we're going to see the Empoleon come out this time. So it's going to be Empoleon, Altaria, and Meganium. So we'll have to see how this Empoleon does. Empoleon on the lead versus Altaria again. So it's not the best matchup, as Altaria will be resisting the water moves, but if he can land a Flash Cannon, it'll do quite a bit of neutral damage. So we'll have to see how he decides to play this one out. Sky Attack now going to be coming through. Will a shield go up? We do see a shield come up, and he's likely going to try to go for the Flash Cannon. Nope, he's going to go for the Hydro Cannon shield bait right here. Empoleon does have access to Blizzard as well, so that is a big threat, which he does get a shield. That is fantastic. He might not shield right now. This is not a winning matchup for Empoleon, but if he can get this Altaria low, it's going to do really, really well for him. So he's probably just going to go straight for that Flash Cannon, which he is able to get to. This will be doing quite a bit of neutral damage versus the Altaria, but it won't be enough to take it out. Altaria is still very bulky, and he gets a shield as well. So 2 shields down. This is actually really strong position for him because he can farm down with Altaria right here. Going to be shielding the Sky Attack coming through, and if his opponent has that Stunfisk and Azumarill in the back, it's going to be a GG with the Meganium. So Meganium now coming out, going to be able to get to a Frenzy plant relatively quickly, but an Ice Beam does come through on the Azumarill, which will be doing super effective damage versus the Meganium here, but not enough to take it out. Meganium is very bulky. He's overcharging for energy. Very smart play right there. Now going to be going for a Frenzy plant. So he has higher energy on the back end once this Azumarill goes down, because he's going to be able to farm down with fast moves before he gets to another Ice Beam. And then we are going to see Altaria now come back in. He's going to go ahead and go for another Frenzy plant right here. Even though this is going to be resisted, it's going to be enough to take out the Altaria. Barely. Ooh, Vine Whip had to finish him off. And the final Pokemon is going to be the Stunfisk. So Frenzy plant again, going to be doing super effective damage right there. So great game, way to win in the lead, or lose lead, but able to come out on top. He's going straight for the Sky Attack right now. This is going to be resisted, but on top of Dragon Breath damage, this should be enough to take out the Stunfisk right here. So that's going to be a good game 3. So let's go ahead and move into round 3 of the tournament. We are now moving into round 3 of the tournament, match 1 against Krisha Wings. So we'll have to see how this round goes. We see a Altaria Lead versus Swampert. Very positive matchup right here. The only move Altaria needs to worry about is a potential Sludge Wave for some heavy neutral damage, but we do see the swap out into Skarmory. So he's going to be bringing out the Empoleon right here. Empoleon going to be resisting those Air Slashes and Sky Attacks. On top of that, Flash Cannon's not going to do a lot of damage either. So Empoleon's really set up well against this Skarmory. Waterfall is going to be doing quite a bit of damage. On top of that, Hydro Cannon is an absolute nuke. Empoleon is fantastic in the Great League. It hasn't been utilized as much as I think it could possibly be, but it has a really nice moveset and coverage on the meta, and especially in the Go Battle League and Silph Arena right here. So we see the Empoleon going to be finishing off Skarmory with Waterfall. And then we will likely see the Swampert come back in and try to farm down for some more energy right here. He's spamming. Nope, we're going to see a Primeape come in and finish off. So now Altaria is really set up to sweep because it has 2 things that's going to be weak. But he's going to bring in Hitmontop versus the Primeape right here. Primeape does have access to Night Slash, and we see the swap now into Swampert. Will we see a shield though? We will see a shield, and he's probably going to go for a close combat right here. Nope, he's going to swap straight into Skarmory again. Energy gone on the Swampert. Doesn't really have to worry about any charge moves right here. He can just finish off with Dragon Breath alone. Hydro Cannon going to be resisted. Still does a decent amount. But he can just completely farm down right now. A little bit of lag coming through, but fast move should be able to finish off. Now another Hydro Cannon coming through. This could be a Sludge Wave. No, it's going to be another Hydro Cannon. Okay, going to be able to farm down. Now he needs to go for the Sky Attack right away. We do see the charge move coming from Primeape. He is going to shield right here. He's going to have to land this Sky Attack right here. This will get a shield, but Primeape does have the potential to finish off Hitmontop, depending right here. But he has 2 Sky Attacks. No, that is definitely not going to be enough for Primeape to be able to survive, because now he can swap to his Hitmontop and go straight for the close combat right here to finish off. Hitmontop, a fantastic Pokemon in the Great League as well. I still haven't got mine built, but I definitely want to. So really good first battle right there. Hitmontop coming in clutch. And we are going to move into the second battle of round 3. Now we see Altaria versus Probopass. This is a really bad lead. Probopass is a fantastic counter to an Altaria. So we are going to see the Hitmontop now come in and absolutely start destroying. Now we see the Skarmory come in, but the Hitmontop can flip this matchup because close combat is going to do so much damage. On top of that, notice how he's built up to 2 close combats right here. He's going to go for a back-to-back. He gets the shield on 1. Charge move coming through on the Skarmory. He is going to shield, and all he has to do is get to 1 more close combat, and he can take out this Skarmory. He's right there. Come on, lag. Okay, so he's able to get to the close combat right here. I don't think this is going to be enough to finish off Skarmory, but in tandem with a counter, it will be enough. And he's able to finish off with fast moves. So Hitmontop able to win switch advantage right there. Hitmontop is a fantastic fighter in the Great League, everyone. And we see the Probopass now come back in. So he has Empoleon now. Waterfall going to be doing tons of damage to this Probopass. Does need to watch out for the Thunderbolt right here, so we might see a shield. We do see a shield. Rock Slide Shield Bait coming through. And we see a swap now into Swampert. Altaria now able to come in and going to be able to handle this matchup really, really well. The Swampert is most likely running Earthquake, which is why we're seeing Hydro Cannons come through right here. If it had the Sludge Wave, that'd be the move that it goes for. But it can just completely farm down right now versus the Swampert. Doesn't need to worry about anything. And Empoleon's going to be able to finish off Probopass here in round 3, game 2. So match goes to xNozz. Really great game right here. That Hitmontop play was top class right there. Again, it's the same aspect of going for superpowers with a Melmetal. You want to build up to 2 close combat. You do the same. So Altaria here going for Dragon Pulse versus this Probopass right here. We likely won't see a shield come through. Yep, no shield come through, and Dragon Breath is going to be able to finish it right there. So really great games. Let's go ahead and move into round 4 of the tournament. All right, we are now in round 4, xNozz versus Adeleon. Shout out to Adeleon. He is a community member and community host for the Silph Arena tournaments in the Manchester area, so shout out to him. We have Altaria versus Altaria on the lead. Classic showdown. Dragonflyers of the sky right here. So we'll have to see what they decide to do in this mirror matchup. It's definitely going to come down to who has the better Altaria in terms of damage, because a higher attack one can win these mirrors with Dragon Breath alone. So we are going to see a shield come up. Now he is looking to go for double Sky Attack right here to win CMP tie potentially. So a Sky Attack coming through, likely going to be shielded, which we do see the shield, and it's going to be a race to the second one, and he is able to get to the second Sky Attack in time. Will he get both shields though, or will he win switch advantage? He gets both shields. Altaria going to be farmed down now, but he can bring in his Empoleon. Going to be resisting the Sky Attack coming in, which is fantastic, and build up a little bit of energy from farming down this Altaria right here on top of that resisting. But we see the swap now into a Alolan Marowak. Really risky play right there, able to get to the Hydro Cannon in time. I'm thinking he was hoping to be able to get to a Shadow Ball before he can get to Hydro Cannon, but Empoleon absolutely going to destroy Alolan Marowak. Altaria is low, and whatever they have in the back could go down to the Hitmontop as well. So we are going to see the Altaria come in. Empoleon going to be able to farm down. Empoleon is sweeping this team right now. The final Pokemon going to be Azumarill, so he can go for that Flash Cannon. Hopefully get to it before the Ice Beam comes through. He is able to get to it in time, and he might look to swap right away into the Hitmontop. Will we see the swap? No, he's going to just keep farming down. Azumarill has loaded energy right now, so he has to watch out for the charge moves coming in, but he does have a shield. Now Hitmontop is up against it. It's not the bulkiest Pokemon out there. Play Rough doing super effective damage. That should have gone shielded. This is going to come down to the wire. He is able to get off a shield right here, though, so he should be able to get to a close combat in time, hopefully. get to a close combat? Yep, he's able to get to a close combat and finish off the Azumarill. So really great play right there in game 1, but now we know that Azumarill has play rough, so let's see what happens in game 2. So really great play right there with the Azumarill on the end, hoping to land a play rough and almost one-shot that Hitmontop, expecting it to be an Ice Beam. Now we have Meganium versus Meganium fight, Shiny Flex on Adeleon's side. Now in this Meganium mirror matchup, you always want to go for Frenzy Plant. It's going to be doing more damage than Earthquake, as both moves are resisted, but Frenzy Plant does have that same type attack bonus. So no shields likely going to be coming through. It's just going to be a firing off of Frenzy Plants right here. And he's trying to build up to 2 to go for a back-to-back, hoping to win CMP tie. So we do see one coming through, and he's going to go for another one right away. He's actually able to get ahead here. Will we see a shield, though, come from Adeleon? Oh, no, great. That's going to be an not an excellent. It's going to be a great. Now we have Frenzy Plant coming back through it here. Will we see a shield? We do see a shield from this Meganium. So he's going to look to farm down with fast moves alone, which he likely will be able to. So he's able to maintain switch advantage, have loaded energy on Meganium because he potentially has that Azumarill in the back. So we'll have to see what other Pokemon he has. It's going to be a Alolan Marowak. He's going to go straight for the Earthquake. This is going to be doing super effective damage to Alolan Marowak and pressure shields. So this is a really fantastic play right here. We're going to see the Empoleon potentially come in. No, he's going to stay in with that Meganium, and now he's probably going to come in with the Empoleon right here. Empoleon going to be doing a ton of damage with this waterfall. Will we see a shield right here, though? No shield coming through. It is going to be a Shadow Ball, taking out about 70% of the health from Empoleon. And Alolan Marowak has to go for Bone Club right here. This could finish off the Empoleon if it goes unshielded. He's going to let it go down, and then he's going to bring in Haunter to absolutely slaughter this Alolan Marowak. He's able to finish off with fast moves alone. Whatever is in the back needs to watch out. He's got a Haunter going for Shadow Ball right here. Will this go unshielded against the Azumarill, though? Oh man, this is going to be a close one. It does go shielded, but he does have enough energy to be able to get to another Shadow Ball in time, and he still has a shield right here. Shadow Claw is going to be outpacing Bubble on the fast moves right now. This is going to come down to the wire. Charge move coming through on the Azumarill. Shield going to be going up on the Haunter, and this is going to be a race with fast moves alone. I think the Haunter has it, though. Oh, just barely able to scrape by there in game 2. Really well played. Let's go ahead and move into the third battle of round 4 here. Man, that Haunter coming in clutch there at the end. Do not sleep on a Haunter, everyone. It is so clutch. Now we land a great lead. Altaria versus Meganium right here. So his opponent definitely needs to look to swap, and he's probably going to bring in the Empoleon now versus the Alolan Marowak. Again, we know Bone Club does super effective damage, and we know Shadow Ball does a ton of health, so he is opting to shield right here. And he needs to be able to farm down this Alolan Marowak right now. I think that's his best play. He is going to go for the Hydro Cannon to put pressure on the Alolan Marowak right here. Definitely try to get a shield if he can. He does get a shield, which is fantastic. Shadow Ball would barely not take him out from this range, but Fire Spin might be able to outpace, but it's going to be a Bone Club, so now he can farm down safely with Waterfall right here. We're going to see Meganium come back in and farm for some energy, so hopefully he can get to a Hydro Cannon in time to do some chip damage, which he is able to. This is going to be resisted on the Meganium because of the grass typing, but the Empoleon with Hydro Cannon can still do a decent little chunk to Meganium, and he's going to be able to maintain switch advantage right here. He's going to bring back in the Altaria, and we will likely see a Azumarill come in, but it's actually going to be Bastiodon. A Clang versus a Bastiodon right here. I have never seen this matchup ever before. Let me know down in the comments if this is the spiciest matchup you guys have ever seen. But Thunderbolt going to be doing neutral right here. He's got to watch out for the Flamethrower coming through from the Bastiodon. Bastiodon does have access to Smackdown, Flamethrower, and Stone Edge as well. Flamethrower going to be doing that super effective damage, and this Clang cannot take out the Bastiodon in time. Bastiodon will absolutely destroy the Altaria here, which we will likely see. Oh man, this is going to be down to the wire. Flamethrower coming through. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough to take it out. It will be doing super effective damage. Barely not enough to take it out. Thunderbolt now coming through. Will we see a shield though on Bastion? We most likely will, because he can finish off with fast moves right here. No shield coming through. He's going to swap now to Altaria, going for the Sky Attack right here. No energy on the Bastion. Sky Attack will be shielded. And will we have time to get to another Sky Attack before Charge Move comes through? He is able to get to another Sky Attack right here. Very clutch play right there. And will we see, I believe the Meganium is still in the back. Yep, Meganium coming back in. Frenzy Plant coming off. It is going to be resisted. So this is going to be a race to the charge move right now. Frenzy Plant going to be resisted. Another one coming through. Oh my goodness. This game is coming down to the wire. Oh man, will he get to a Sky Attack in time? Dragon Breath should be able to finish off right here, and it is able to finish off. So really great round 4 right there. Let's go ahead and move into round 5. All right, moving into round 5 here, we have xNozz versus Ace Trainer, and we have a Haunter versus Azumarill on the lead. Bubble will be doing quite a bit of damage, but if Haunter can land a Shadow Ball, that is what is deadly right here. He's going straight for the Shadow Ball. He wants shields gone, and he wants this Azumarill out of the game right here. Will we see a shield though? We do see a shield come up from the Azumarill, so we'll likely see a shield come in kind on the Haunter. Again, it can get to another Shadow Ball relatively quickly. Plus, this Shadow Claw damage is going to be doing so much. Will we see a shield, though? He's going straight for Shadow Ball again. No shield baits here with Shadow Punch. Will the Azumarill shield, though? No shield coming through. Azumarill goes straight down. Haunter able to finish it off. Bastiodon is going to come in and absolutely destroy the Haunter. But he has Empoleon, everyone. Empoleon is going to absolutely destroy this Bastiodon. We see the swap now into a Alolan Marowak. Oh man, this is bad news, Bears. Empoleon is able to get off a Hydro Cannon. This will be doing super effective damage, and it does get shielded. So we will likely see the Empoleon just try to farm down right here. Shield coming up. Bone Club or Shadow Ball would do quite a bit of damage from this range. It is a Shadow Ball, however, so he's going to be able to finish off with fast moves alone. Oh man, Bastiodon coming back out. Hydro Cannon right to the face right here. And this is basically GG right here. Empoleon is going to be able to farm down with Waterfall. Now, it is going to go down to this Flamethrower right here. It's going to be doing neutral damage, but the Meganium, or the Stone Edge actually, Stone Edge is going to be able to finish off. But the Meganium is going to be able to get to a Frenzy Plant and finish off right here for game 1 of round 5. So really good game right there. As you guys can see, Haunter is so deadly on the lead. I love using it in Go Battle League, and then the Silph Arena, it's fantastic as well. So moving into the second battle here, we'll have to see how they decide to change up their roster in terms of this tournament, where we see a Clang lead versus Bastiodon. Man, again, Clang versus Bastiodon. Never seen it, but it's happened twice now. Lightning does strike twice here in the Silph Arena. So we see a Thunderbolt now coming through. Again, going to be the better option in terms of damage per energy right here. Not going to be resisted by the Bastiodon, but it does have to watch out for Flamethrower. So Bastiodon getting off a charge move. Most likely going to be Flamethrower here unless they only have Stone Edge. But it is going to be a Flamethrower, going to be doing super effective damage. No shield coming in. They're hoping to chip away at this Bastiodon as much as they can and likely not see another shield coming in on the Clang. Going to be able to get the Bastiodon to 50% health. And hopefully you can get to another Thunderbolt in time. This will get it down to 25% HP, but the Bastiodon will have loaded energy right here. Now, will it finish off with fast moves alone? Yes, it is going to farm down, so hopefully they have something like Empoleon. No, they have Hitmontop, even deadlier. 2 counters and able to finish off the Bastiodon before a charge move can come through ahead on energy. We are going to see Altaria come in, so a Stone Edge now going to be coming through. This will be doing super effective damage and likely going to be shielded by the Altaria right here. And we are not shielded. The Haunter is going to swap in. Oh man, Sky Attack coming through. We are going to see a shield on the Haunter. It will all depend on what's in the back for Ace Trainer right here, but Haunter's going to be able to farm down and has loaded energy for whatever's in the back. It is going to be a Vigoroth right here. So Vigoroth going to be resisting ghost type moves because of the normal timing, but it's going to be weak to Hitmontop's counter. So as long as he saves his final shield for the Hitmontop, is going to be a GG. Now he's going to go for the Shadow Ball right here. It's going to do more damage than Shadow Punch, but we likely won't see a shield coming through. No shield coming through. As you guys can see, it's resisted. He's going to go ahead and probably let this Body Slam go through. He needs to save his shield for the Hitmontop. It's going to be a Bulldoze, actually, able to take out the Haunter, and then Hitmontop is going to absolutely destroy this Vigoroth right here. Safely able to shield, and the Vigoroth is going to go down to the Hitmontop. So really good round 5 right there. And let's go ahead and move into round 6. All right, moving into round 6 now, we have xNozz versus V Tenacity here. We have Empoleon versus Sunnyform Cherim on the lead. this is dangerous because Charim not only will be doing neutral with the Weather Ball, it'll also be doing quite a bit of damage with that Solar Beam, so it's all a mind game. He's built up 2 Solar Beam. Will we see a shield from the Empoleon right here? We do see a shield, and it is going to be a Weather Ball. Charge move now coming through from Empoleon. Will we see a shield on the Charim, though, with this Hydro Cannon? We do see the shield, and he is going to stay in here, going to try to get to another Hydro Cannon, but the Charim is able to get off a charge move in time. Will this be Solar Beam, though? This is the big guess. It is a Solar Beam, and it's going to be one-shotting that Empoleon right there. So now the Altaria needs to come in and start farming down for energy. We see the swap now into Hypno, and he cannot swap into Hitmontop. Hypno has that confusion as a fast move. This is a Shadow Hypno at that, so it's going to be doing a lot of damage, but it's also going to take quite a bit of damage as well. Now he needs to watch out for a charge move from Hypno. It has access to like everything. Ice Punch, Shadow Ball, both of those will be doing quite a bit of damage. He is going to shield. It is going to be a Shadow Ball. Now he's going to try to farm down with Dragon Breath. We'll have to see what the next Pokemon coming in is. Ooh, is it going to be a Zoomerl? If it's a Zoomerl, this is definitely game over. It's going to be a Registeel. Okay, so he's going to go for Sky Attack here. Going to be resisted, but he needs to rely on this Hitmontop to be able to finish off the game. But Charim can get to energy very quickly as well, and he still has a shield, so things are looking pretty good. He's looking to stay in this fight with Altaria, try to get off as much damage as he can before a charge move comes through. Here comes the Flash Cannon. This will be taking out the Altaria right here. He might nope, he is going to just let it take it out, and then Hitmontop now is going to come in and start farming down right here, but he is going to be able to get to a charge move in time. This is likely going to be Flash Cannon. What charge move will be? It will be the Flash Cannon. Does quite a bit of damage. We're going to see the swap now to Charim, and Charim has the Weather Ball ready to go already. Man, and Charim sweeping the game right there. So good game 1 in round 6? Round 6, yeah. And we are going to move into the second battle here. So we'll have to see how they decide to change it up. Empoleon Lead versus Registeel. So great call right there. But he has to watch out for the Focus Blast coming from Registeel. It's going to do a ton of damage. Now he is going to be able to get to a Hydro Cannon just before the charge move comes off from the Registeel. We'll have to see if a shield comes up. No shield coming up. Able to get Registeel somewhat low, but he does need to watch out for the Focus Blast right here. This is going to be a Focus Blast coming through, so good shield right there. And we see the swap now into Sableye, so now he's looking to swap. No, he's staying in. He's probably going to try to do as much damage as he can with this Empoleon versus the Sableye. He is going to shield, and now he's going to swap into Altaria right here and just farm down with Dragon Breath alone. He needs to watch out for the Power Gem potentially from the Sableye, which will do super effective damage to the Altaria. Able to get off a Sky Attack right here. That will get the shield. And the Sableye getting off a Charge Move right here. This could be Power Gem. We'll have to see what the Sableye is running though. It is going to be Power Gem, doing super effective damage, quite a bit at that, but he's able to farm down. Now we'll have to see what his third Pokemon is going to be. We know that Registeel is somewhat low, but he still has Hitmontop for that, and Empoleon as well. And the Registeel is now going to come back out, so it might mean that there's a Charim in the back because he does not want to bring that Altaria, or the Charim in versus the Altaria here. So Sky Attack coming through, able to get the Registeel low. We see the swap now. It's going to be a Hypno. Oh no. Here we go. Empoleon is going to have to do his best to get this Hypno low, but this Shadow Hypno is so deadly. He's going to be going for Hydro Cannon right here. This will be getting the shield from the Hypno most likely, but he cannot. He's got to take this thing out with Empoleon, but oh man, he's going to swap into Hitmontop right here to soak the charge move. This is going to be Shadow Ball. No, it's going to be Thunder Punch. Oh no, he's going to be able to farm down for energy. This is not good. He's actually able to get off a close combat right here. This is going to be resisted because of the Psychic typing from the Hypno. But it is able to get it very low. But can he get off a Waterfall in time? No, charge move coming through. This is going to be potentially Shadow Ball, but it's most likely going to be Thunder Punch. It's going to be Thunder Punch, and that is going to take out the Empoleon. So really good game 2 right there. So let's go ahead and move into the third battle here. So he's potentially looking to change up the team. Nope, he's going to lead with... he's leading with Altaria this time versus Registeel. So not too bad, still a losing matchup, but he's going to swap now into the Hitmontop, and we'll likely see the Hypno come right in. Yep, there's that Shadow Hypno. He's going to go for the Stone Edge right here. This is going to be doing some pretty heavy neutral damage if it goes unshielded. We'll have to see what the Hypno decides to do. Decides not to shield, but the Hypno is going to be able to farm down for energy. Hypno is very, very low. We know it has access to Shadow Ball and Thunder Punch, so we'll likely see the Altaria come back in right here. No, Empoleon coming in. Is he going to risk it? No, he's going to put up a shield right away. It's going to be a Shadow Ball, and he can farm down with fast moves before another Thunder Punch does come through. So we'll likely see Cherim potentially coming out. I don't imagine Registeel would come back out. We'll have to see what the Pokemon is. It's going to be Sableye. Okay, so Empoleon can handle the Sableye right here. Foul Play is going to be doing quite a bit of neutral damage, but Hydro Cannon will do a lot. We're going to see a shield. No shield coming through. We are going to see a charge move coming from the Sableye, however. Will we see a shield on the Empoleon? No shield coming through. Foul Play coming out. We are going to see the simultaneous swap, and Registeel now able to get off a Flash Cannon here. Going to be neutral against the Altaria. Snapchat going off at the top, and here we go, Sky Attack coming through. Again, going to be resisted by the Registeel right here, but as long as he can keep chipping away, maybe this Empoleon can farm down. We are going to see a shield come up from Registeel. He is going to be getting off another Flash Cannon right here. Will we see a shield though? No shield coming in. Flash Cannon going to be able to take out the Altaria, and it is all up to Empoleon right here, but Waterfall will not do enough damage by the time he's able to get to 2 charge moves. He is going to have to shield right here. Flash Cannon, Focus Blast would be taking out the Empoleon. Flash Cannon coming through. We'll probably see a swap now to Sableye. Nope. Yep, we see a swap to Sableye, and he goes for the Hydro Cannon right here. This is going to take out the Sableye. No shield probably coming through, but Empoleon is so low, and it's going to go down to a lock-on. So really good game 3 right there. All right, moving into round 7 of the tournament here, we have Empoleon versus Alolan Muck on the lead. So pretty solid here for the Empoleon. The Waterfall is going to be doing quite a bit of damage, but Dark Pulse will do quite a bit of neutral damage as well, so we'll have to see how this plays out. He swaps perfectly on the charge move. We'll have to see what the Pokemon came in that's going to be soaking this Hydro Cannon. It's going to be the Meganium, so now we're going to see the swap into Altaria right here. Altaria going to be able to farm down with Dragon Breath and pull off a Sky Attack if he wants to keep some health on Altaria right here. Frenzy Plant coming through, going to be resisted, and then he's just going to farm down. I would farm down from this range too. Again, Frenzy Plant, not going to do a lot. It's going to be resisted by Altaria because of the Dragon Flying typing. So he's probably just going to commit to the farm down right here and have loaded energy for whatever he has in the back. So we'll have to see what one Lloydie decides to bring in right now. Will we see the Alolan Muck, or potentially, what else could it be? It's going to be Registeel. So Registeel coming in, going to be resisting the Sky Attack right here. But Altaria has a lot of loaded energy. He can start just dumping it into this Registeel. He still has the Empoleon, and I believe he has Hitmontop as well on his team right here. So Sky Attack starting to chip away at Registeel right here. Going to force him to use energy to finish off Altaria. Not able to get to a third Sky Attack. The Flash Cannon coming through will be taking out Altaria. And he's likely going to be bringing in the Hitmontop right here. So we'll probably see Hitmontop come in, or maybe Empoleon. He might bring Empoleon back in. Yeah, he's going to bring Empoleon back in versus Registeel right here and just go for Waterfall to farm down. He is able to get to a Hydro Cannon right here. This will definitely get a shield from the Registeel. Registeel needs to put pressure with his charge moves. So most likely a Focus Blast coming through right here. Could be going for a Flash Cannon shield bait. Will Empoleon shield though? No shield coming through. Focus Blast going to be finishing off the Empoleon, but he has Hitmontop ready to go. Going to farm down, and we're going to see a Alolan Muck now come in. Now the Dark Pulse is going to be resisted because of the fighting typing, but he does have to watch out for that Sludge Wave, which is right there. Great shield right there. He's going to be able to farm down right here. Again, he needs to watch out for the Sludge Wave. So Stone Edge now coming through, going to be doing neutral damage versus the Alolan Muck right here. Shield goes up on the Alolan Muck. Another charge move coming through. Will this be a Sludge Wave? He is going to shield, and it is going to be a Dark Pulse right here. So he's probably can finish off with Counter alone. We'll have to see if he can get to it. Yep, and then he can just go for close combat here versus the Registeel, and that is going to be a good first round, or a good first battle in round 7. So let's go ahead and move into the next battle and see how this round plays out. So again, Empoleon, Hitmontop, doing very, very well. for xNozz right now. As we move into game 2, we have Haunter versus Registeel on the lead. Haunter's fantastic versus Registeel. It can get off charge move so quickly. On top of that, does huge damage, and we are seeing this swap now into Muck. So charge move coming through is going to be the Shadow Ball. Going to be resisted because of the dark typing from Muck, but it still does quite a bit. And we are going to see the Hitmontop now come in and just completely farm down. No shield probably coming up because this was too quick to be a Sludge Wave. It is a Sludge Wave, however, and it does quite a bit of damage. Video's sped up a little bit, so I wasn't able to successfully count right there. But still able to survive, and we will likely see, probably not Registeel come in, it would take too much damage. We're going to see the Meganium come in, so close combat coming out, going to be doing quite a bit of neutral damage versus the Meganium right here. Shield coming up, and can he get to another one in time? No, Meganium's going to be able to farm down, but he still has his Haunter for this Meganium right here with shield advantage, and he still has Empoleon in the back for the Registeel. So we see a shield coming up versus the Meganium. Rightfully so, Haunter needs those shields. It's very, very squishy, and he's going to go for Shadow Punch this time. He's looking to shield bait now. This is the first time he's gone for a shield bait with his Haunter. So will we see a shield? We do see a shield coming up, and he's going to swap into Empoleon. Really interesting choice right here. He is able to get to a Hydro Cannon. We see the swap now into Registeel because Registeel still has some loaded energy and is going to put a lot of pressure on Empoleon right here. But will he save the shield for his Haunter? That's the big question because Meganium has loaded energy in the back. We see a Focus Blast come through. No shield coming up. He's going to risk it for the biscuit with his Haunter right now. He needs to farm down. He's going to go for Shadow Punch right here. And this is going to be a race between Meganium and Haunter here for the charge move. Haunter, all he needs to get to is one Shadow Punch, but Meganium already has loaded energy, so this is going to come down to the wire. We'll have to see how this plays out. Frenzy Plant going to be shielded, and he gets to the Shadow Punch in time. He had plenty of loaded energy right here. This will be finishing off Meganium, and that is going to be a great game. So let's go ahead and move into Game 3 of Round 7 right here. We'll see if they decide to change anything up, but man, Haunter is so clutch. I'm going to keep preaching it. Haunter is so good. So we have Clang Lead versus Toxicroak, so this is definitely not good for him. That counter and Mud Bomb is going to be doing quite a bit of damage, and he swaps out right away into the Haunter right here. We see the Azumarill now come out, and he's going straight for Shadow Balls right here, especially since he's ahead on energy. He can go for straight Shadow Balls, put a lot of shield pressure on this Azumarill, and pressure the health as well. So we'll have to see what moveset this Azumarill has. This could potentially be Play Rough, but it's most likely just going to be an Ice Beam. It is going to be an Ice Beam. Shield coming up on the Haunter right here, and he's probably going to go for another Shadow Ball. Yep, he just wants to punish this Azumarill if it goes unshielded, or he just wants to get the shields. Shadow Ball now coming through. Will it be shielded on the Azumarill though? It is going to be shielded, so he's successfully able to get both shields. Lag coming through. Charge move coming out from Azumarill. He's probably just going to let the Haunter go down. It would go down to one more bubble, and Ice Beam able to finish off Haunter right there. Now he can bring in the Clang, go for a Thunderbolt, and we see the swap now to Meganium. So now Altaria is able to come out, and this might wrap it up for Game 3 here. Altaria going to be resisting the charge moves coming from Meganium. Going to be able to farm down, and he definitely needs all that energy in the back for that Toxicroak and that Azumarill, but Clang can handle the Azumarill as well. So probably no shield coming here on the Frenzy Plant. You have no shield coming through. Again, Frenzy Plant double resisted here because of the Dragon Flying typing. He's opting to go for the Sky Attack right now. This will be finishing off the Meganium, and we will likely see the Azumarill come back in. We'll have to see. It's going to be the Azumarill coming back in. He's going to go ahead and go for Sky Attack right here. This will be doing some nice neutral damage, and we'll probably see the swap into Clang on the charge move, hoping to soak the Ice Beam. And we do see the swap right here. We are going to see Toxicroak come in into a Thunderbolt from Clang. This is going to be doing neutral damage, and I have no clue how much it's going to be, but I imagine it's going to be quite a bit. It gets the Toxicroak so low. Charge move coming through. Will we see the shield, though? No shield. He's going to opt to save his shield for the Altaria. Going to farm down the Toxicroak for energy, and he's going to be able to get to a Sky Attack versus this Azumarill. Azumarill has no way of getting to 2 Ice Beams in time, so shield coming up now, and this is going to be GG's. The Sky Attack will be finishing off with neutral damage versus the Azumarill. So really great round 7 right there. Again, Altaria, I think, is doing fantastic for him in this tournament. So let's go ahead and move into round 8. All right, we are now in the finals for the regional championship for Manchester in the United Kingdom. We have Tenacity versus xNozz in the finals. So a rematch from earlier. Now we are watching from Tenacity's side for game 1 and 2 here. And we see a Registeel lead versus Clang on the lead. Man, bringing Clang into the finals of a regional tournament is such a flex right here. We see Registeel staying in. Charge move coming through from the Clang, most likely going to be the Thunderbolt. There's no reason to go for that Vice Grip right here. So Thunderbolt coming through, going to do some nice neutral damage. He is deciding to go for Flash Cannon now. Put a lot of shield pressure on this Clang early. Will we see a shield, however? We do see a shield, so great call by the Registeel there. Now he's going to build up, and we might see a swap on the Clang. No. Deciding to go for Thunderbolt again. We'll have to see how this plays out. No shield coming through on the Registeel. And then he's now swapping into Sableye. So interesting swap right there, wanting to get ahead on energy, but Clang able to spam right here, able to get off another charge move. This is probably going to be Thunderbolt again. Does quite a bit of damage to Sableye. This is a best buddy Sableye as well. Foul play now coming through. This should get the Clang low enough to be able to farm down with Shadow Claw, and we see the swap now into Altaria. Altaria is going to be able to finish off Sableye here, but just before foul play. Will we see a shield though come on the Altaria right here in case it was Power Gem? No shield coming through. Altaria is going to be able to farm down. Now, Registeel does have loaded energy, and he still has his Hypno ready to go in the back with 2 shields still on his side. So we're going to see the Registeel come back in. Sky Attack going to be coming through. This is not going to be enough to finish off Registeel, but he is going to decide to shield. So he puts up the shield. Going to be going for Flash Cannon after a little bit of lag. He's should get off the Flash Cannon. No. Weak connection goes down. That should be a rematch. He definitely had the opportunity there. But he still might win here with the Hypno. Will we see a shield come up, however? No shield coming up. Sky Attack coming through. And then we see the swap now into Hitmontop. So he's probably going to be going for the Thunder Punch right here. This should be getting the final shield from xNozz. And then he can finish off with Confusion damage. No shield coming up. He's going to be able to finish. No. Okay, shield coming up now. Someone's got a shield at this point. Hypno should be able to finish off with Confusion damage alone. And then the Altaria Thunder Punch coming through. This is going to be really close in terms of a Confusion versus Dragon Breath damage here at the end. Shield coming up. And then we are going to see the Confusion win off. So rightfully so, he should have won that. Oh, we still have Clang. There's still Clang in the back, but he has a Thunder Punch ready to go to finish off the Clang. Oh my goodness, that was close. Definitely Tenacity should have won that game because Registeel should have been able to get off that Flash Cannon. But really good game 1 right there. So moving in game 2 of the finals for the Manchester Regional Tournament right here. Tenacity versus xNozz. Now we have Hypno lead versus Empoleon on lead. Fantastic for Tenacity right here. It's definitely xNozz is up at it. If he can get to the Thunder Punch right here, applying a lot of pressure. We see the swap now into Meganium. So he's going to go straight for Shadow Ball right here. Really wants to pressure shields and health versus this Meganium. We'll have to see if he shields. Shield coming up. He's probably going to be going into Sableye now, which he does. Going to be able to get to a foul play relatively soon, but Frenzy Plant is going to do quite a bit of damage. So we are going to see a shield come from the Sableye. Frenzy Plant now coming through, and we are going to see a foul play now coming off. This is not going to be enough damage to finish off the Meganium, but it's going to get it quite low, and we will probably see a farm down with Shadow Claw, but can he get another Frenzy Plant? He can. Will he commit 2 shields into this Sableye? He's definitely going to be committing 2 shields now. He wants to apply more pressure with the Sableye's charge moves, doing pretty much neutral damage against his whole team. We are going to see Empoleon come out with a loaded Hydro Cannon right here. Can the Sableye hang on, though, in order to get off the foul play? It can barely survive right there. Able to get off the foul play. That is crucial here for game 2. Foul play going to be doing neutral damage versus the Empoleon. Shield goes up on the Empoleon, rightfully so. And we are going to see probably the Registeel. What we're going to see. Yeah, Registeel now coming out. Going to start getting ahead on energy here. Will we see a Hydro Cannon? Yep, Hydro Cannon going to be coming through. Not going to be enough to take out Registeel, but we will likely see a swap here trying to soak the charge move. We do see the swap. It's going to be Altaria. Hypno now coming out. It's going to be a race to the charge move. He's not going to be able to get to Shadow Ball in time. Sky Attack will barely not finish off Hypno at this range. Can he get the Thunder Punch though before he goes down? No, he cannot. Flash Cannon now coming through on the Registeel. This is going to be doing neutral damage to the Altaria, and this is going to come down to the wire. Altaria has still a ton of health, but I think the Empoleon has it in the bag. xNozz is going to be able to take the victory here. Flash Cannon going to be finishing off the Altaria. But man, this is going to come down to the wire. If Registeel can get to a Focus Blast in time versus Empoleon, it is going to be GG's. But the Empoleon Waterfall is too much for Registeel, and that is going to seal the deal. Moving into the third battle now of the regional championship here, xNozz versus Tenacity. We flipped sides now. We're looking from xNozz's side. We have Altaria versus Registeel on the lead right here. Again, decent matchup for Registeel, but Altaria does have the capability to take it down if it decides to shield, because Dragon Breath damage and Sky Attack will be adding up. We see a Flash Cannon come through, goes unshielded. He's looking to stay in this fight. Probably going to be going for a Sky Attack now. This is going to be resisted. No shield likely going to be coming up on the Registeel. It's too early in the battle, and it doesn't do enough damage to register for a shield. And we are going to see the swap now into Empoleon on the charge move. If this is a Flash Cannon, this is going to be a fantastic swap by xNozz. It is a Flash Cannon. Fantastic swap right there. We are going to see the Sableye come in, but waterfall damage adds up versus this Sableye. Now he is going for the Hydro Cannon right here. Likely going to see a shield come up on the Sableye. Oh man, here we go. Coming in, Foul Play, likely going to be shielded, which it is. Empoleon now needs to be able to get to another Hydro Cannon to pressure this Sableye, because Sableye is going to get to Foul Play quicker than he can. But I think if he goes into double shield, he can completely farm down with fast moves alone. Empoleon is set up to farm down right here. Yep, he's going to be able to finish off the Sableye with fast moves. We'll have to see what the next Pokemon coming in is. Probably not going to be the Registeel. We'll see what his third Pokemon is going to be. It's most likely going to be a Hypno, and it is going to be the Hypno. Hydro Cannon now coming in. Good call going for that right away. This is going to do quite a bit of neutral damage versus the Hypno. Shield coming out. He's going to try to get off as much damage as he can with this Waterfall. Not able to get to another Hydro Cannon. And will we see the Altaria now come back in? So Altaria going to be coming in. Barely not able to get off a Sky Attack. If this is Thunder Punch, he can get off the Sky Attack. If it's Shadow Ball, it's over. It's going to be Thunder Punch. He's going to be able to survive, get off a Sky Attack right here, and he likely needs to swap now into his Meganium to start getting ahead on energy. Will we see the swap, though? Nope, the Altaria does go down. Meganium now coming out. Going to be able to farm down completely. We see the swap now to Registeel. He's going to farm a little bit more energy. Go for Frenzy Plant now. Is this going to be enough damage to finish off Registeel right here? Registeel has no energy from before. Oh my goodness, this is close. Charge move coming through. This is likely going to be Flash Cannon. Not enough to finish off the Meganium though. This is going to come down to the wire right here. Committing to the complete farm down against the Registeel, going for Frenzy Plant versus the Hypno, and he is able to get the Frenzy Plant. So a 3-0 sweep from xNozz here in the finals for the Silph Arena Regionals tournament. Huge congratulations to xNozz. These were fantastic games to watch, man. So congratulations. Be sure to let him know down in the chat, guys. Huge congratulations to xNozz. These were great games. V's Tenacity, great matches there at the end. So let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this tournament. Do you guys want me to do more Silph Arena tournaments like this? I love the Silph Arena, guys, and I really want to start making content. So let me know in the comments. Be sure to smash that like button, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.